Emotional debate at the Capitol tonight on a bill that would essentially legalize all crimes but murder for kids under 12. We've been telling you about this. Right now, violent crime involving kids is on the rise. The Division of Youth Services says more than 1,000 young people, or 41% of kids detained in youth services in fiscal year 2022, had been arrested for violent crimes.
Our political specialist Sean Boyd has been following this one very closely. There's a lot of emotion on both sides on this one.
The bill is getting its first hearing tonight, and nearly 100 people have signed up to testify. Supporters say young kids who have contact with the juvenile justice system are 11 times more likely to reoffend by the time they're 20. They say kids need intervention, not incarceration. Opponents say that's already happening, and the bill makes it less, not more likely that they will get help.
My life has forever been changed.
From a wheelchair, Shanice Senna recalls the carjacking that left her with 4 bullet wounds and permanent nerve damage.
He demands my keys. He's pointing the gun right at me.
Fearing for her life, she says she tried to get away and was shot by a masked gunman she would later learn was just 12 years old.
I've got a long road ahead of me. I've got to do physical therapy. I have a nurse that comes and sees me about 3 times a day to help with showering and medications that
As she learns to walk again, state lawmakers are debating a bill that would allow the 12-year-old who shot her to walk free. Under the bill, police could only detain kids 12 and under if they killed someone. Instead, the kids would be referred to so-called collaborative management programs run by County Human Services that would refer them to treatment. 100%. Bill sponsors, Representatives Serena Gonzalez-Gutierrez and Ryan Armagoss, say most of the young kids committing crimes are victims themselves.
Our current system is penalizing and traumatizing already penalized and traumatized kids.
Once a kid gets wrapped up in the system, they are in and out of the revolving door of criminality.
The Colorado District Attorney's Council agrees, which is why it says DAs already refer young offenders to community-based treatment. It says of nearly 2,500 kids ages 10 to 12 who have been charged with violent crimes or sex crimes over the last 10 years, only 4 have been sentenced to youth corrections. The rest receive treatment. While the juvenile justice system can ensure they get treatment, Jessica Daughter with the DA's council says the child welfare system can't. The bill, she says, removes any enforcement mechanism.
If kids don't engage in the treatment that they're recommended, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done for the victims that they harmed. Nothing can be done for the potential future victims.
I'm so against this bill being passed.
Shanice Senna says if bill sponsors really want to prevent kids from committing more crimes, they need to hold them accountable.
And for future crimes that happen, they're just going to get off because they didn't kill the person. There needs to be some kind of serious consequences for these serious crimes.
State analysts estimate about 650 kids ages 10 to 12 are charged with crimes each year. Colorado counties say the child welfare system is already overwhelmed and is designed to be protective, not punitive. While the bill provides about $3 million over 2 years to help counties with the extra caseload, the counties say the cost will be at least double that.